meteorologist Kevin Robinson. Kev, likely to get some stormy weather. Question is how bad and who gets it?
Yeah, as the evening wears on, we're tracking these thunderstorms that are up there to the north close to I-70. You can see most of the tri-state right now is currently under a severe thunderstorm watch. That's what this yellow box encompasses until midnight. This doesn't look like it will be an all-night threat, so at least that's some positive news. In addition, we're keeping an eye on these thunderstorms now. The first severe thunderstorm warnings of the day are now in effect for parts of Fayette and Union counties, north of Connorsville and Liberty, and that's for these storms that are slowly beginning to drop their way closer to and eventually south of I-70. So let's actually do a radar analysis on these storms. I can tell you so far, while these storms are currently severe warned, they seem to be marginally severe. So these aren't the higher end wind gusts we're seeing out of these yet. But as these storms continue to drop south, what we'll need to do is monitor if they happen to intensify or become any better organized. Right now, most of the reports I have seen basically range from some tree branches down, and I would suspect with those type of wind gusts, 50 to 60, you'll probably get some spotty power outages too. So it is certainly going to turn stormy as we get into mid-evening. Most of us are going to see some rain. The question is how severe, or the severity of those storms. Now, the greatest threat for severe weather basically is here in the orange shading, which lines up to be west of Interstate 75, and the storms are likely to be more intense as you go farther west. So this is something we're going to monitor basically through the evening hours. I suspect we'll get more severe thunderstorm warnings again. The question is just how significant those storms will wind up actually being. Nonetheless, here's Futurecast wants to drop them into our northwestern communities, getting closer to the Ohio River sometime after 8 or 9 o'clock. As you see, these will move through fairly quickly, so that's some good news. Now, there still may be some thunder and lightning and rain that lingers probably until 3 or 4 a.m. tomorrow morning, but the severe threat will have long ended. And then by the time we get into the day on Tuesday, it is starting to feel a lot more comfortable out. So right now we're at 84 degrees. It's pretty steamy. It's very humid out there, so that will support a continued threat for at least thunderstorms out there through the evening. Most of us are somewhere between 80 and 85 right now. So you'll see the impact icons on there through mid-evening. And as I mentioned, there still will be some rain come 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, but the severe threat should really conclude by about midnight for the majority of us. And after the storms, the air gets comfortable again. Another drop in humidity and temperatures that should be pretty pleasant for this time of the year. So we'll keep an eye on those gusty storms. Of course, we'll be right here to keep you up to date. 71 tomorrow, 85, becoming sunny, breezy, and feeling a lot better by afternoon, that's for sure. Here's a look at your planner. There may still be an early day shower, but I think generally by the time most of us are commuting and getting our Tuesday underway, it should be relatively quiet out there. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast and a nice stretch of weather to close out the month of July. What's been pretty stormy so far. Looks like very comfortable highs in the low to mid 80s. Humidity levels down through Friday. Right now, Mike and Ashley, we're kind of in that cycle where it seems to be the weekends impacted at times with showers and storms, and those will be our next weather impact days going into next weekend.
Appreciate the update there, Kevin. A new school year just around the corner.
That's right, and it's not